Okay, I'm going to figure out how to place this so that it is actually that I'm looking at it. Alrighty. I'm going to get started in just a second. Hi, welcome. Okay, let me get my smudge. I didn't realize it was going to go live immediately. I thought I had one more button to push, so I did not. That's okay. All right, so today we're going to be connecting in. I'm going to be connecting in with your energy, and I'm going to be sending Reiki, which is universal healing energy. And what Reiki does is it goes anywhere that you're needing it. It's basically whatever the medicine is that you need, that's what it shifts into. So if you need to release some heaviness, some heartbreak, some grief, it's going to do that. If you need to be a little more energized and have some joy, maybe you have a lot of things you have to do this weekend and you need some energy, it's going to bring that in. If you have any blocks anywhere in your system or any pain in your body, it's going to go to those spaces. So I'm going to guide you with a meditation through that. But as I'm doing that, you'll see my hands moving if your eyes are open, and I will be sending that energy. So welcome. I'm just going to light some cedar, setting the intention to send healing energy, and that I will hear what you need. Sending it into the heart and sending it to you. Okay, so just go ahead and I invite you to make yourself comfortable. You could lay down if you wanted. Again, you don't have to watch the video to receive the energy. You could just let it play, listen to the words of my, what I'm saying for the guided meditation. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. And if you would like to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. And then I'm just going to invite you to take all the stuff that's been on your mind this morning and put it into a little cloud and let it kind of float away. And if things come back in, that's normal, that's fine. Just continuing to notice them, put them in the little cloud and let them float away. And if you have a thought that just continues coming back and continues coming back, and resisting it sometimes can make it grow stronger. So instead, you can just let it be there, but bring your awareness away from it instead, so you can notice your breath or the feelings of your feet on the floor or your seat in your chair or your body on your bed if you're laying down. So however that needs to look for you, just bringing your awareness into your body. And so I'm going to go ahead and start tuning into that Reiki energy and then tuning into your energies as well. And my intention is for this healing to go to anyone watching our live and anyone who's going to ever find this in the future and watch it. So if you're viewing this now, then this energy is going to you. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to bring your attention to the top of your head. And on your next inhale, visualizing the top of your head, that crown chakra energy center at the top of your head, begin to swirl open. Just unwinding, turning almost like clockwise, swirling nice and slow and steady. And every time it swirls around the crown, just getting a little wider and a little wider. Just opening up. And in that space, inviting in this healing light, To me, it looks white with a little bit of blue mixed in, which blue is often Archangel Michael. And if you're not religious, it's okay. The angels aren't defined to one religion. They are those higher beings of light. So just inviting in that blue healing light and that white healing light. And you can start to feel it. It's coming down through the top of your crown, clearing the third eye at your forehead, coming down. And as it's filling, you might just invite your tongue to soften, relax your jaw. Take a deep breath, and on your next exhale, just relax your whole face even more. Letting go of any tension behind your eyes. Even in your ears, it's feeling like some of you have some pressure in your ears. Just some it feels like some clogged energy. So we're just gonna send that light into those ears, clearing out anything that's not helpful, anything that's not yours. Any limiting beliefs that are here in this space, it's almost like things you don't want to hear. Just kind of like a blockage around, just like, oh, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to know that. I don't want that to be true. And so whatever's coming up, just that you can hear what is true and what you need to know and let that come in. And it might feel a little overwhelming, some of the things that you're hearing. Some news that you're getting either from your guides or from outside of you. Just like things you just are like, I don't want that to be. So just inviting it to come in so that it can shift, and we're sending in that Archangel Michael energy of clearing that blue light, just starting to disintegrate all of those blocks. And I am noticing the heart kind of coming on, the throat sort of locking up. Like there's some heavy stuff that you kind of just don't want to deal with, and it feels just like this heavy old burden. So I'm just going to encourage you to soften even more. We're going to feel into the throat and inviting that to soften. Noticing that resistance, and we're just going to send love to the resistance, and in the heart and in the throat, I just feel this heavy, like tightening sensation. It's kind of scared. It's feeling like part of you is kind of scared. Doesn't want to go there today. So I'm just going to say you can go as deep as you feel comfortable today. We're not forcing anything out, anything to release. Just take what you need. Take what you feel is appropriate for today. Just inviting that heart to receive this energy. And if you feel you're not ready for a big shift today, that's okay. You don't have to have a big shift today. And if you're feeling like you are ready, consciously choosing I am ready, then we're just going to start sending that blue light and that white light and this Reiki right into that resistance and just filling it with love. And now you can try asking that resistance, what are you afraid of? What's your purpose? What are you trying to protect me from? And just sit there. See what comes up. I'm feeling some energy releasing. And if you're not getting an answer, that's okay. You might get a feeling. You might get a flash of a picture or a thought of a song. It's not going to be this booming voice. It's very subtle, these answers that you get from your body and from dialoguing with resistance. I'm seeing some red light coming in now. Okay. And feeling that heart space starting to expand. So on your next breath, I invite you to really fill the back of your heart. Just like breathing in, but like almost you could even move your back and stretch and kind of move. Like I just want to like move my body a bit, stretching my back. Breathing into the back of the heart. Yeah, this is old. Whatever's coming up, this is old. You've been holding this for a long time. And some of you, it feels like this is a fear you've been having. And it's like now something's happening in your life that's moving this fear forward to where you can't ignore it anymore, even though you want to. So whatever this fear is that's coming up, just being gentle with yourself. Just breathing into it. That you can be afraid and you can be brave at the same time. You cannot know what's going to happen, and you can still trust, and you can still feel fear, all mixed together, because we're living this human experience, and that's part of it. And so I'm just going to be sending in some emotional energy and peace through the Reiki into the heart, and specifically the back of the heart, and the throat is getting activated again. So, and yeah, my smudge is out, so I know it's not that. You might even, some of you might need to cough or drink some water. Just breathing. I'm going to get one of my instruments that I'm feeling will help dissipate this throat energy. I'll be right back. I'm just sending these vibrations right into the throat and into the heart, like we're stirring it up. Deep breath in, and on your exhale, just really get loud with it. And do like 5 of those, I feel like, just breathing in and out. If there's anyone around you, it's okay. If you feel like you can't breathe like that, it doesn't feel safe for the environment that you're in, you can just yawn instead. Just a nice yawn will clear that heart, it'll clear that throat. We're just going to pull even more light energy through your crown, down through the throat, into the heart. It's feeling like it's finally really opening. Those ears are opening. For some of you, it feels like it just happened. A little bit more. And so sending that healing energy down now into the belly. And just breathing deeply. And as you breathe, I want you to like really push out your belly on your inhale. And then exhale, releasing it out. And then sending that energy all the way down your spine into the hips and the pelvis, the reproductive organs. Whether you have them still or not, if you've had a hysterectomy, you can still send it into that area. The energy is still there of those reproductive organs, even if they've been removed. We're just going to really fill this area, the pelvis, and also all the way down the legs into the root with this healing energy. And I'm not sure how the sounds are going to translate, but I'm going to bring over a bowl. Hopefully it sounds good on here. This is the first time we're doing it on this camera. So continuing to receive that healing energy, sending it into this bowl with the intention that it goes to you. And exhale. Another deep breath in. And exhale slowly. One more deep breath all the way down to your feet. And exhale. And inviting your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors and loved ones who walk in the light to come closer, feeling their comforting energy around you. And if they have any messages for you, that you would receive them now through a feeling, an image, a song, a sensation in the body. And the message I'm getting is that you are not as alone as you think you are. Yeah, just getting this feeling of like feeling isolated, feeling alone. Like I see like a person on an iceberg, but it's real small and they're just kind of floating in the ocean. But then that kind of melts away, and then really they're just standing in this beautiful field of flowers with all this light around them. So it's like you can see the isolation or you can see the flowers. So I'm feeling like the message seems to be just kind of starting to notice the little beautiful things around you, noticing, maybe going outside on a nature walk, or if it's cold and icy where you are, maybe you're just noticing like a plant in your house or a flower in the coffee shop that you're at. There's something about the flowers and the plants, though, of noticing that, even in the winter. And just feeling like all that supportive, nurturing nature energy around you that's there all the time. And I'm feeling just a lot of angel energy coming in, like you are not alone, even when you feel like you are. Yeah. And it's not feeling like, it's feeling very nature energy, very angel energy, but definitely not alone. And so you can lean into that. You can lean back. And it feels like you are probably getting these little subtle signs. You might see some repeating numbers, or you might see like a button or something that like pops out as you is like, oh, that's weird that's there. Like I'm seeing little buttons. But that's that remembering that, take a deep breath, lean back, you're supported. Feel that energy of the universe supporting you, your guides, your angels, your ancestors, like the divine, like you are supported, even in those moments when you feel like you're all alone. Yeah. So that's the message that's coming through collectively. Yeah. So thank you all for joining me. You can, if you haven't already, you can open your eyes or start to. I would really recommend, with the clearing that we did today, so much of it was heart and so much of it was throat. And I think some of you could spend a little more time on these places, and you can just like place your hands on your throat, place your hands on your heart, and then really just call in that healing energy to flow through you. And it flows from that divine source into you, and so you can direct it with your hands. And for those of you who know Reiki, yeah, you can use that. But if you've never been trained, you don't have to be. It's okay. You can just do this for yourself. You don't have to have any special attunement. I know there's people that are going to disagree with me, but this energy is for everyone. And attunement helps you understand it a little more. It helps you feel it and get more sensitive and really notice it. It's like an activation of your awareness, but it's not a deal breaker. If you haven't had an attunement, you don't need one to connect to this energy. So just really, especially the throat, you guys, like putting, just maybe even right now, just putting your hands on your throat, asking for that healing energy to come in and just feeling it come in. You might even see like a blue light if you close your eyes. If some of you might only see in like a black and white grayscale, with time you may get more colors coming in if you keep practicing. But even if you're not seeing colors, it's still working. And then just really feel that energy coming into your throat, out your palms. You have chakras right here, energy centers right here, and that energy can easily flow. It's effortlessly, and you can see it coming through your crown, but really your body can absorb it from anywhere. It's like it's around you. It's like oxygen, except, imagine you're a plant. You can just like absorb it. So you can absorb this energy into your body, and then you can specifically direct it in an area you want it to concentrate on. And if you're not sure, trust that your body's going to take it and move it wherever it needs to go. So putting your hands directly there is going to like streamline the process and make it a little easier for it to get there quicker. But if you've got the wrong spot and maybe your hip really needs some help, you can, it's okay. Like, it'll go where it needs to go. And I am feeling like some of you are like, but I have pain in my body somewhere else. Like, I don't want to deal with my throat right now. Go ahead and put your hands wherever you're having the pain. And let's just send that energy right into those spots. If you have more than one spot, maybe you're going to keep doing this after the video's over. That's okay. You can do this anytime. This isn't like something that I'm sending you that you need me for. It's there always. You can always do this. Some people are more sensitive to it than others, but everybody can become more sensitive if they keep practicing. So just sending that in wherever it needs to go. Feeling that warmth. You might feel a tingling sensation or a slight pulsing sensation, almost like a heartbeat, but faster. And I'm going to leave you with that. Play around with it. And if you have any questions, you can type them in the chat and I should be able to see them. So if you have questions right now, go ahead and hop on the chat. You can type them in. If you're watching the replay, you can message in the chat. I'm also on Instagram at Heathir Brown. Heathir Brown, Heather is spelled Heathir. If you look probably below this video somewhere, there's my name. So it's just at, and then Heathir Brown, all one word, no spaces, is my Instagram. That's a great way to reach out to me, and you can send me a DM if you have any questions. I'm here to support. I love teaching this stuff. So my DMs are open and I do answer them. So please feel free to message. I'm newer to YouTube. So if you message me through here, I don't even know how that works. Maybe you can. If you know how, go for it and I'll see what happens. But Instagram is probably the easiest way to message me just because I know how that works and I'm still learning this one. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful day. And I am going to end this unless I see anything pop up in the chat in the next couple seconds. I'm just looking. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything. So bye. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy your Saturday and look for the magic in nature. Like, look for that flower and somebody's going to find some buttons. That's what I'm getting. Maybe a dime. Okay. Bye.